Hello and welcome to week 4 of Pregnancy Yoga Flow. The theme of today's practice is in connection to the traditional Chinese element of earth. Earth is connected to the season of late summer, and it's connected to nourishment and digestion and feeling at home within ourselves. The element of earth is connected to mother. But beyond our physical mother, it's our connection to being held by something greater. So Mother Earth, Mother Nature, the Great Mother, the Divine Mother, whatever that bigger piece is for you. The emotion connected with earth is worry. And when we transform worry, we connect into trust. And that's what today's session will focus on. Bringing any worries that are here throughout your pregnancy, any worries about birth, any worries about baby, your health, baby's health. Pregnancy is a time that everything is heightened and we are literally growing new life within our bodies, and we're being called to really lean back into the holding of Mother Earth and to trust. But it's not easy, and we can't just wipe out our worries. We have to hold space for them and allow ourselves to connect to something greater. So when the element of earth is in balance, we feel nourished and held. We are able to let go and trust. And when it's imbalanced, we try to control, and we find it really difficult to trust. We might tend to give and find it difficult to receive, and we can be overprotective. So when it's in balance, we feel safe, we can receive, we trust that our needs are met, and we're held in a safe and interconnected community. So I'm going to begin now by playing the sound bowl. And I'll talk a little bit more throughout this, and then we'll move into our yin. So inviting you to get comfortable in a seated position. You can sit on a bolster or a cushion or even a chair with your legs crossed. Allow your shoulders to soften and your breath to lengthen. The element of earth helps us to feel safe, nurtured, and grounded. And my intention for today's practice is the following. I am rooted, I am supported, I am held. The earth pulses, the space that nurtures becoming. She is creation and cradle, nourishment and knowing. Science tells us that she shapes us in the quiet of her body. But spirit knows she holds us still, in memory, in matter, in the waters we return to. Mother is not just a someone. She is a field, a force we never leave. She is the sand, the grass, the earth beneath our feet, the sunlight on your face. Can you let her holding in? Can you receive her? Can you allow yourself to be held? We are born of love. Love is our mother. So connecting now to your interpretation of mother. Mother Earth, the cosmic mother. It might be that you connect to the grass, the sand, the water, your umbilical cord that connects you and baby. Your safe place. And imagine now that you could let go and release into solid holding. A place to rest, where your needs are met. And you can receive in abundance. Like the needs of a little baby for love, rest, warmth, connection, nurture, deep, deep care. Allow this experience to flow through you now, rooting you into your body, connecting you to safety, to belonging. Worries dissolve and your mind calms. You can fully rest in this place of peace and contentment. Really well done. Allow yourself now to return to your breath. From this deeply connected place, coming into direct presence to your baby. As you feel into Mother Earth, baby feels into Mother Earth within you. And open yourself up now, if it feels good, to any communication that wants to arise from your baby. Remember, our babies have very unique languages, very unique ways of communicating. It might be a sensation, a feeling, a smell, a word, a visual. It can be very subtle. Allowing yourself to trust whatever rises. And we're going to move now gently into our modified yin for pregnancy. So we hold these poses for just 3 minutes, and we're going to do 3 poses. And these are all connected to the element of earth. We don't go so deep as we would do in a typical yin class. So you move as deep into the pose as it feels like a challenge, but it's not very intense. So maybe like a 3 or 4 out of 10 intensity. So we're going to begin with half butterfly. So you're going to bring one foot and bring it in towards your groin, and then lengthen the other leg out. I'm going to move my camera back slightly so you can see me a little bit better. You might want to do this on a block, or you might want to bring a bolster or a cushion in behind your knee that's out straight. You see what feels good for you. So a block or a cushion under your knee. You can sit on a bolster, you can sit on a block, whatever brings you comfort. And then from here, we're going to take a breath in. Take the hand on top of the lower hand that's resting on your shin and just melt your fingertips down your leg to where you feel that gentle stretch. And then from here, you're going to close your eyes. And bringing your attention inwards. Connect into your breath. Let your breath nourish your body. And let yourself receive what it is that you need to from the breath, and then let everything else go. Feeling your hips and pelvis root down into the earth. And feel the stability of the earth beneath you. How much that you're held. Feel yourself soften into that holding. Can you really allow yourself to be supported? And then take a couple of final sweet loving breaths here. And then very gently begin to rise back up to a seated position. And we're going to cross the legs over. And we're going to just move into some pelvic tilting. So we're rocking back and forwards in our pelvis. So allow yourself to slouch back, round in your spine. The spine melts back and your chin lifts up slightly. And you feel yourself rolling back towards your tailbone. And then as you inhale, you're rocking forwards onto your sitting bones and your spine grows up tall. And your chin tips back down. So inhale to soften. Exhale to rise. We'll do that twice more. Really nice, lovely. We're going to move into our half butterfly on the other side. So bringing your opposite foot in towards your groin, and then you can take your cushion or block, put it under your opposite knee, or you can begin this pose actually in a seated position on your bolster or block. And then we're going to take the hands on top of each other, stretch them down this leg to wherever you feel. An intensity of around 3 out of 10, not pushing into pain or discomfort. And then from there, you're going to close your eyes. Allow yourself to go inwards. And connecting to how you feel right now in this present moment. And allowing space for whatever has to rise, whatever needs to rise. Even if it's unpleasant, even if we think it's negative, even if we wish it looked or felt like something else. Can we simply allow it to be as it is? Welcoming in our entire experience. And whatever feelings or emotions are here, can you allow yourself to let the holding of Mother Earth carry them with you? That you don't have to carry this alone. That as the earth holds you, it holds all of you, all of your experience, everything that's here within your being. And closing your eyes and connecting inwards. And then taking our final 2 breaths here. All the way out, let your exhale go. And then gently draw back up to center, bring that leg back in. And we're going to just take one knee up at a time and gently rock side to side. And so feeling yourself root down into one side of your pelvis and then the opposite side. Okay, our final pose here is we're going to do our squat. So you can do this, it's a deep squat, so you can do it onto a cushion if your squat is deep enough, a block and a cushion, or a bolster alone, a bolster and a cushion, whatever it is the gap that you need to bridge between your pelvis and the earth, the mat, in a deep squat pose. So you can play around with it. I'm just going to get my block. I'm going to get my bolster as well. So this feels really nice for me, just to sit on the bolster. For you, you might want to go a little bit deeper. You can maybe put a block underneath your pelvis and you can go with the lowest end, medium or highest, depending on how that feels, but you might want to support that with a cushion. But yeah, this feels really nice for me. So it is about that 3 out of 10, and yet I can rest into this pose and feel my lower back softening, my pelvis softening. And from there, you're going to press your elbows wide into your knees, bring your hands into prayer position, and closing your eyes once more. So feeling now the root of your body. And the root of our body is, in some traditions, it's the space in front of the tailbone. And in other traditions, it's the perineum, so the space between the vagina and the back passage. So bringing those places to mind, allow your entire root to soften onto the support beneath you, whatever that is, a cushion, a block, a bolster. Allow any tension to unwind. Allow your tailbone to melt down towards the earth. With each breath, more softness, more release, more letting go. If it feels like you can't feel the root of your body, or if it feels like there's so much tension, just allow that to be as it is. Wherever you meet, might be fear of letting go. Whatever it is and whatever is in the way, instead of trying to fix it or trying to make yourself let go, I want you to simply notice what's there without judgment. And stay with your body, stay with what's present, and stay with your breath. And trust. Feeling the soles of your feet on the earth, feeling the palms of your hands pressed together. And also now inviting some softness into the spine, so it feels good. Directing your breath as you breathe into your lower back. Allowing space and softness. You don't need to be up straight for this pose. You can soften your shoulders, allow your spine to round a little bit. Let the earth hold you in whatever way feels comfortable for you. We're going to take our couple of last breaths here. Inviting in more surrender. And then when it feels good, gently releasing your palms and slowly coming out of the pose.